Good morning. Hey, it's Mary from Rocky Mountain Gardens. And here I am in my living room today. I saw that Danielle from Danielle's Decor and Diane and Yanni from Deco Easy were doing a Christmas gift wrapping challenge. And I'm a little bit late to get this video up, but I was really excited to participate. So I thought I would show you a couple of ideas that I have sort of come across or used over the years to share and see if you would like to try some of these Christmas wrapping tips. So I wanted to let you know that my biggest tip for wrapping materials is to shop the day after Christmas if you can get yourself up out of bed after the holidays and purchase, go to places like Walmart where, you know, their wrapping supplies are less expensive than almost anywhere else anyway, and then they're 50 or 60% off on the day after Christmas or in the next few days. If you can't get there on the 26th, they have those sales continuing and the prices also start going lower and lower. So you can really grab some fabulous things for a really good bargain. So for example, last year I bought this, I'll step back here so you can see it a little better. I bought this gift wrapping set. It has 3 rolls of ribbon and matching bows and also matching tags if you enjoy using that kind of coordinating things in your gift wrapping endeavors, I guess I'd say. But anyway, these are great little sets that you can get after Christmas, and this was $8.98 before Christmas, and after Christmas I think I got it for 60% off. So that would be, let's see, probably $4 is all I paid for all of this wrapping material. Isn't that great? So do your shopping after Christmas too and get ready for next year. In any case, I wanted to show you that I have my TV going with my Hallmark movies because I like to wrap my presents on the floor in front of the TV watching Hallmark movies every year. And so all of my wrapping things are here on the floor in my living room. However, I'm going to go ahead and take you into my kitchen so I can demonstrate some of the things that I've done or will be doing this year with my gifts. And it'll be a little bit easier for you to see what I'm doing. So we'll move into my kitchen and work on my island today, and I'll be right back with that. So guys, here I am back in my kitchen on my island, and I have some packages I'm going to work on here with you. And I'll get started with this first one, which is a package that I wrapped for my daughter, and I have only placed the paper on it so far. So we're going to go ahead and complete the design of this package and really make it a special package. This is going to be for my daughter for Christmas. So here we go. I'm going to stand up, and you may not be able to see me now, but we'll work right here. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is a cardinal design wrapping paper, and I'm going to add some ribbon to it. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to measure it around the box and cut off a piece. Now this is wired ribbon, and this is the kind of ribbon that it's really hard to attach with plain old tape. It just doesn't hold on this fabric at all. So what I am going to be doing is laying my ribbon here, make sure it's straight across the back, and I'm going to connect it here. I think I need to cut a little bit off. I want it to be kind of in the center where I attach it. So I just want a little bit of an overlap, and then so I'm going to have my ribbon right here in the middle. Hope you can see that. And I'm going to use hot glue for this job because it is very good at working with fabric. and being a very good adhesive for that. So we'll just lay that down and attach it, and we have a nice flat ribbon on this package. And now I'm going, because I really want this to be over the top, this particular package, I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I'm going to have a cross piece. So let's just get this seated here. I have to wait for this glue to get hardened here on the package. And then we'll measure a piece going across like this. Oopsie. There we go. So we have it kind of measured, and I'm going to snip that off right there. And then we'll use a little more hot glue here to attach this piece. And we'll wait for that to dry. Just takes a minute. I use low temp glue so it dries much more quickly. Okay, so here we are so far. And then I have a pick, and this is one of the picks that I got at Walmart for an inexpensive cost. And it has a long stem on it here. So I'm going to be taking my wire cutters and snipping that off. And I want to place that on the package here in the center. I'm going to use my hot glue again for that. So I will choose where I'm going to place it on the package, and I'm just going to hold it here in place so that it really is firmly attached. And I can move around the parts of this pick to make them look just right on my package. And guys, I am not opposed to using pre-made bows. I always purchase them after Christmas. I buy bags or, you know, those plastic containers full of different sizes, different colors. So I have lots to work with when I am doing my gift wrapping, because, you know, when you're wrapping a ton of presents, you don't have the time always to really make a spectacular looking gift. Not all the time anyway. So I thought about adding a bow in here to this because I wanted to cover up this area here that kind of shows some of the mechanics of how this pick was put together. So what I'm going to do is actually place this here kind of on the side, and I'm going to use hot glue again for this. And I'm going to have it sort of tilted up and placed into this pick to give it just a little more jazziness, you know, a little more bright red and gold colors. All right, so lastly, I actually am a scrapbooker. I make cards, you know, greeting cards for friends and family, and I have made quite a few scrapbooks. And so I am going to take one of my, I have a whole container here with handmade tags in it, and I'm not sure. I was thinking about using this tag on the gift, add a little bit of green to the design. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. And I actually tied a little piece of string, golden white string onto it. And on the back side, I have to and from. So I am just going to attach that, and I can put, you know, my daughter's name on that. This I can use tape to attach it. So I'll grab my tape. Just take a little piece and place it on this string, and then we'll attach it to the package. All right, so here is my completed package. You can see it from some different angles. And my little tag just hangs off. I like that a lot. I think it looks pretty good, and I'll just say this one is done. Now, before I knew about this gift wrapping challenge, I had already wrapped some gifts in a very simple way. I stuck on a tag and just used one of the pre-made bows. I love this blue and white snowflake paper, but I'm gonna jazz this up a little bit because I have some leftover silver ribbon from some of my decor earlier for Christmas this year. And I am actually going to take this and add it to my package. So I'm gonna remove this bow that I put on earlier, and I'm going to wrap my present around the sides and do a, you know, make it just a little bit more special. So have a look. So I have just attached this larger bow to my package because my other one was smaller and looked a little bit too, I guess you might say, puny for the size of the package. So I've done this, and the last thing I'm going to do is add some sprigs of greenery to it. You can watch as I work on this. All right, guys, now I'm going to move on to this package that I wrapped for one of my grandsons. And if you can see here, it's kind of plain, but I used children's styles of paper because, of course, you know, our kiddies, they want to have color and fun. So this is a penguin wrapping paper that I had, and I just had earlier placed a red bow in the center, but I want to spruce it up a little bit more. Being so inspired by this challenge, I figured, you know, I can really make these gifts look better. So here we go. I'm going to be using a combination of curling ribbons, green and red. And as you can see, I've had these both actually for quite a long time. They've seen better days. But honestly, One of these rolls will last you for years and years. And so I'm going to be using a combination of these two on this package to really make it special. Next, I have a gift for my other grandson, and this one is another fun children's type of paper. I already have the tag stuck on to the wrapping paper and this little small bow, and again, it looks a little too plain. Really, I want to have at least one really special present for each of my grandsons that will really wow them on Christmas morning. So I'm going to remove this bow and we're going to kind of start over again. I will leave the tag here, but we'll get started. Here's my selection of gifts, and I thought I'd come closer to give you an idea of how each one looks close up. And you can see this really cute little tag that I made, and it has the to and from on it where I'm going to write my daughter's name and how much I love her and so on. So this is a really fun gift for her. Can't reveal what it is just in case she happens to watch this video. And then for my youngest grandson, this is going to be his package. And I encourage you to try using curling ribbon in your gift wrapping. It's a lot of fun. And I have this velvet bow that was on it earlier. But the curling ribbon just adds some pizzazz to your present. And I love the little penguins for my grandson. He's only 18 months old, and he does love penguins. This package is for my older grandson who is 6. And I know he's going to enjoy the snowman paper, but this sort of sparkly bow and the addition of a little bit of greenery, that will catch his eye. I think he'll enjoy it. And lastly, this is another gift for my daughter and her husband, and can't reveal what's inside yet. However, I really spruced up this one and my 2 grandsons' packages, if you noticed how they looked in the beginning when I was trying to rush and get them done fast as I could. But I really like this one. These are my favorite Christmas colors, actually. So I love using this nice wired silver glittery ribbon with this lovely bow and some greens added to give it a little bit of dimension. So there you are. Those are my 4 gifts for the gift wrapping challenge. And I hope you enjoyed watching. maybe learned a little trick or two. I especially loved using the hot glue to attach the ribbons to the packages. That worked like a charm. And also for these larger bows, it worked quite well, like this one here. So you might want to look at all of these videos from this gift wrapping challenge and get some inspiration for your gifts this year. And I want to thank Yanni and Diane again and Danielle for hosting this challenge for us. It was kind of spur of the moment for me, but I sure did enjoy it. Thank you all for watching, and Merry Christmas!